Hello, welcome to the all over stretch and relaxation sequence. If you haven't got them already, you just need a couple of pillows or a rolled up blanket to be able to use. Okay, so we're going to start in extended child's pose. If you need a cushion underneath your hips and between your feet, just to allow some support, then you can put that in now. We're going to come down all the way to the floor. So your elbows, your forearms and your hands are touching the floor. Your hips sink down towards your heels or resting on your cushion. Your forehead is resting on the floor. And take a deep breath in through your nose and keeping your lips sealed, breathing out through your nose. And continuing with that breath throughout your yoga practice, breathing in and out through your nose. Feeling your back rise as you breathe in and relaxing back down as you breathe out. Relax your jaw, your eyebrows, your eyelids. Feel your chest melt towards the floor. Your hips rest down on your heels. And feel the sensation of letting go. Let go of the day. Let go in your muscles. And then you're just going to thread the needle with your right arm. So you're going to lift your upper body up and then bring your right arm under. Palm can be up or down towards the floor. And then bring your right ear to rest on the floor. So you're allowing the whole of your upper body to rest down onto your right shoulder. And with the weight of your upper body, you're allowing your body to get deeper into a stretch around your shoulder, your upper arm. Allow everything to get towards the floor by letting go. And then just lifting up slowly, and we're going to do the other side. So now your left arm comes underneath your right shoulder, resting back down, left ear to the floor. So you still want to have your right elbow, your right hand resting on the floor. Take a deep breath in through your nose and allow your breath out to bring you further towards the floor. Relax your jaw, the back of your neck, your shoulders. Take one more breath in and out. And then unthread your needle or your arm and then come up onto all fours. You want to have your knees underneath your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders. So we're just going to do some slow cow-cat waves. So you're going to breathe in, just drop your tummy towards the floor, rolling your shoulders open, lifting your chin. And as you breathe out, slowly rolling all the way through your spine, arching your back to the top. Relax your jaw, your neck, and then just follow with your breath. So you breathe in to look forward and come into your cow pose, feeling your shoulder blades slide down your back. And as you exhale, you arch up into your cat back. So you can feel an arch from all the way down your spine, from your neck to your tailbone, but also across your shoulders. You're pushing everything you've got away from the floor. Just keep your breath going with your movement. Allow your shoulders, your neck, your jaw to keep relaxed throughout these waves. Just one more wherever you are. Breath in and out. you're finished, just come back to a flat back. Then take a breath in, and as you breathe out, we're going to lift into downward dog. So just rolling your toes under, lifting your hips high and back. So you're pushing into the floor with your hands, and with that push you can move your chest further towards your thighs. Bend your knees as much as you want to. Let your head hang heavy. Relax across your shoulders and in your neck. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a breath out. Relax your jaw. And then take your feet as wide as the mat. So you're now in a wide leg down dog. And you're just going to walk your hands back towards your feet. So bend your knees as much as you want to, standing in this forward bend. Relax your shoulders, your head, your arms. All of your upper body is pulling towards the floor. And just visualise your breath going up and down your spine. As you breathe in, it climbs up your spine, out through the top of your head. And as you breathe out, imagine it going down your spine, across your lower back, down the backs of your legs. So if this becomes too much for you, just come down into a child's pose. If you want to add on, you can interlace your hands behind your lower back, roll your shoulders open and let your hands hang over your head. So you might just feel your chest move away from your thighs as you breathe in, and it just relaxes back towards your legs as you breathe out. Relax your jaw. And then releasing your hands if you had added on. And then you're going to walk your hands back up. If you're in child's pose, then come up into a downward dog. So now we're all in downward dog. You're going to bring your right foot in between your hands. Let your left knee and the top of your left foot rest on the floor. Making sure that your right knee is above your right heel. And just allow your left hip to sink towards the floor. So you either keep your neck in line with your spine, or you can let your head hang heavy. Keep your breath going. Try and keep your mind on your breath. If you find it starts to wander, you start to think about things that you do not need to think about while you're doing your yoga practice. Just allow yourself this time to rejuvenate, to re-energize, restore. If any of those words come to mind or resonate with you, just hold on to them. And then you're just going to take your right leg back, lift up into downward dog. Reaching your hips high and back. And then bring your left foot in between your hands. Right knee, the top of your right foot touch the floor. Making sure that your left knee is above your left heel. And then allow your right hip to sink towards the floor. And try and have your head in the position that you had on the other side. So it's important in yoga to balance up both sides of the body. If one side finds it easier than the other, then you want the other side to be able to catch up. Feel your breath in your body. Notice where you can feel your inhale, maybe in your back or your rib cage. Down into a belly breath. Taking one more breath in and out. And then take your left leg back into a downward dog. Last downward dog. Bend your knees as much as you want to, lifting your hips high and back. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, come down to all fours. We're just going to do some hip circles. We're going to do 3 on each side. So you're going to lean over your hands and then take your hips round to the right, hovering over your calves, round to the left, and then just continue your circles at your pace. Keep your breath going, inhaling and exhaling when you need to. And then when you get back to the centre after your 3, just change direction. So your hips lead to the left to start with, and then continue in your circles. Coming back to the middle when you're ready. And then you're just going to lean over your hands. So feel your core engage here, and then leaning back onto your calves onto your heels, and then leaning forward again and back. Breathing in to come forward, leaning over your hands, and then breathing out to come back. So if you want to, you can take your blanket or your cushion here. You're just going to come down into an extended child's pose. Just rest your right ear on the floor. Or on your cushion, sorry. If you need to put the cushion between your heels and your bottom, then you can do that too. Allow everything to relax. Feel your hips let go, your lower back, your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, your eyebrows. Feel the support of the floor and your cushion. And allow that support to help you let go. I'm just going to swap sides with your head. So now your left ear comes to the cushion. Focus on your breath if your mind starts to wander. Either counting your breath or feeling where it goes in your body. Take one more breath in and out. And then lifting up, removing your cushion. And you're going to come and sit in a cross-legged position. So if this is uncomfortable, you can put a cushion under your hips, and that sometimes allows your lower back to feel more comfortable. So taking your left hand to the floor, bring your right arm up and over. Keep your right shoulder away from your ear. And then take your right arm to the floor, left arm comes over, so make sure that your left hip stays grounded, that you're not lifting up away from the floor. And do that one more each side. So left hand to the floor, right arm up and over. And try and make space across your chest, so don't dip down or roll forward with your body. You want to keep your chest open, your heart open. And then coming over to the right. Keeping your hips down, your seat bones grounded, and then coming back to the centre. And take your left arm behind you, right arm or right hand rests on your left knee. Lifting up tall out through the top of your head. Your left hand is just there to guide you, so you don't want to be leaning back into your left hand. And then take it round to the other side. Right hand behind you, left hand on your right knee, growing through the top of your head, twisting, looking round over your right shoulder. And then coming back to the centre, just having your hands resting by the sides, you're just going to let your left ear drop down towards your left shoulder. So focus on releasing down the right side of your neck, all the way down from your ear, across your shoulder, all the way to the end. And just make sure that you're sitting up tall so you're not slumping down into your lower back. Shoulder blades down and relaxed. And then just take your right ear slowly towards your right shoulder. You can have your eyes open or closed. So now focusing on relaxing down the left side of your neck, your ear, down the side, all across your shoulder to the end. Still keep the length in your spine. Shoulders away from your ears. And then bring your head back to the centre. Just going to do a seated cow-cat wave. So you're going to breathe in, lift your chin and your chest. Roll your shoulder blades down your back, and then arching. So you're going to hold on to your knees to make sure that you don't fall backwards, just so that you can get a deep stretch or arch in your back. And then one more at your pace, breathing in to come into a seated cow and breathing out into a seated cat. Relax your jaw and your neck. Back up to sitting, and then making your way to lay down on your back. So you can bring your knees in towards your chest. Take one hand on top of each knee or just below your knee. So you want to feel your lower back push into the floor here. So let it release and relax. Feel your mat support you. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a long breath out. And then let your left leg go long down the mat. And then you're going to bring your right knee over your body. So you want to have your big toe or somewhere on your foot touching the floor. Have your left arm resting on the floor, and your right arm can just go out by the side of you. So feeling a stretch maybe in your glute, down the back of your leg. Just feel a release in your lower back. Relax across your shoulders and your chest, around the back of your neck, in your face. Notice where your breath is. You might feel the right side of your rib cage expanding and relaxing with your inhale and exhale. And then just bringing your right knee back in, bring your left leg back up, and then we're going to swap sides, so just taking hold of your left leg this time, right leg goes long down the mat, and then you can take the left arm out to the side and bring your left leg over. So as long as your toe or somewhere on your foot touches the floor. You don't want your leg to be suspended in mid-air. You want to be able to relax towards the floor. Relax across your shoulders, your shoulder blades, across your chest, and the back of your neck. Your jaw, around your lower back. Release down the back of your leg, all the way to your foot. Notice where you can feel your breath. And after your next exhale, bring your left leg back across. Bring your right knee in. So this time you can hug your knees in so your lower back will lift off the floor this time. Just having a wiggle from side to side if that feels comfortable, or keeping still. And then take a breath in, and as you breathe out, let your legs go long down the mat. So you want to relax your toes, your feet, palms up towards the ceiling, eyes are closed. Relax your shoulder blades into the floor. Take a breath in through your nose and a long breath out. Relax across your eyebrows, the space between your eyebrows. Relax your eyelids. Release your jaw. Just notice how your face feels when you relax it. Relax down the back of your neck. And feel that go all the way down your spine, all the way to your tailbone, across your lower back. If it's easier to visualise, you can picture a colour that you find calming and relaxing. And imagine that colour spreading around your body. Feel it go down your arms, to your fingers, across your pelvis. Turn your thighs over your knees. Down your calves to your heels, all the way to your toes. And now imagine that the whole of your body is relaxed. Notice how that feels, and recognise that you can relax your body on command. You can either lay here, or if you're ready to come out, roll up over onto one side, curling up, bring yourself up to sitting, crossing your legs, bringing your hands together, sealing your practice, keeping the energy you've created within your body. Well done. Take a breath in and a breath out. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you soon.